See, I think you're on the wrong side of this if you're still arguing for a single-payer system.
I don't think you heard me. You're having a hard time tonight.
All right, respecting civil liberties and protecting the homeland. And I will make no apologies ever for protecting the lives and the safety of the American people.
I want to collect more records from terrorists, but less records from innocent Americans. The Fourth Amendment was what we fought the revolution over. I'm proud of standing for the Bill of Rights, and I will continue to stand for the Bill of Rights.
And that's a completely ridiculous answer. I want to collect more records from terrorists, but less records from other people. How are you supposed to know, Megan?
Use the Fourth Amendment.
How are you supposed
Use
to?
the Fourth
No, I'll
Amendment.
tell you how you.
Get a warrant.
Let me tell you something.
Get a judge to sign
when
the warrant.
Senator.
Wait, Governor Christie, make your point.
Listen, Senator, when you're sitting in a subcommittee just blowing hot air about this, you can say things like that. When you're responsible for protecting the lives of the American people, then what you need to do is to make sure.
Here's
use
the problem,
the system
Governor.
the way it's supposed to work.
I'm talking about searches without warrants, indiscriminately of all Americans' records, and that's what I fought to end. I don't trust President Obama with our records. I know you gave him a big hug, and if you want to give him a big hug again, go right ahead.
Senator Paul, the hugs that I remember are the hugs that I gave to the families who lost their people on September 11th. Those are the hugs I remember.
That exchange
wow.
came off Megan
They do fireworks.
Chris Christie, who had his previous criticism of Rand Paul, set off that back.
He was great, Chris Christie.
Where I was sitting, Rand Paul got some cheers. During that. Yes, during
I thought he had a rough night.
He got some cheers. Otherwise, I thought he had a rough night. He got some cheers.
Buried him with that aside, though. You're having a hard night.
That was it.
Cut him off at the knees, and after that.
You're no Jack Kennedy.
It was clear, though, Chris, that Rand Paul was going to take a Donald Trump moment when he knew all the attention, the eyes were going to be there, and jump it. That first clip we played was off the very first question of the night. Rand Paul kind of jumped in on that, and then later on the single-payer question, which Donald had actually said the opposite of what Rand Paul was accusing him of.
Yeah, I think we knew ahead of time that he had to go on the attack to get back in the game. I mean, it's like in basketball, you got to foul the other team to get the ball.
Did it work?
No. Because Trump made the news, he made the AP Wire story for the first 2 hours in the first minute. He just said, I'm not going to stick with the Republican Party. That was a direct statement. I'm not part of this cotillion here. I'm here to try to change this country. And I think that was the news all night long, and nothing beat it again.
Another thing that I think resonated with a lot of people was that thing about Trump buying politicians, and Trump essentially said, "Yeah, sure
did.
I bought a lot of politicians. I buy, I give them money, so they return my calls when I need something."
And that moment on with why did Hillary come to your wedding? He goes, because I ordered her to.
Yeah, right. I tell Hillary to come to my wedding. She comes to my wedding. You know what?
That's an odd thing to claim, by the way. They only come when I buy them.
Yeah, but he's good with it.
Welcome to America the Beautiful.
But that's the system. So I played the system. I think that resonated with a lot of people. That it was a glimpse at how it really works, and an honest glimpse at how it works.
It's honest,
and it's true, and people know it's true. That the reason politicians go and prostrate themselves before the Koch brothers, before all sorts of
take money from people they don't agree with.
What Trump said, and that's part of the power of his message and why it resonates.
Do you realize the truth that he's selling here, and it worked?
Oh, my God.
But the Clintons take honorary even for weddings.
Yeah.
I mean, you want me to come? Couple $100 million.
So do most of us agree that Rand Paul was the loser last night? Is that an overstatement?
I think Rand Paul and Ben Carson just didn't stand out.
Yeah.
Well,